What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I recorded this video already, but I forgot to hit screen record, so it wouldn't have given me accurate information. I felt like I would be shortchanging you if that's the case. But I wanted to do a stock analysis again. This one's going to be on OCGN. A lot of people asked me about this in the comments and said, hey, can you do this? Can you break this down a little bit? And I want to see if it's a solid investment. And just to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm merely just doing this. This is my opinion, and this is for entertainment purposes only. You definitely need to make your own decision and invest your money based on what you see in the chart, not just what I see. So before I get started, please hit the like button. Also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below, which is the platform that I'm using. All you have to do is hit the link, deposit $100, and you'll get free stocks. Also, if you could, check out some of my credit card links. That does help out the channel. So I wanted to get into this and look at a 10,000 foot view first. You look at this stock and you're going to see that it had a very rough start. I guess the last couple of months. Let's look. I believe we're looking at 3 months. It's been pretty much around that 30-cent mark, and then all of a sudden, around the end of the year, December 22nd, that's where it started to really push up, and you've seen it push up all the way up to about $3, right? And then it came down, it gapped up again, and went up to about $4 or close to $5, and then it started to taper off a little bit. Started to gain a little bit, had a couple of positive days, but it did have mainly negative days that went downhill all the way from, let's say, that $3 mark or close to $4 mark, all the way down to about $1.50 or so, $1.40 here. But just recently, you've seen a large pop. I mean, a large pop. And you had this large pop right here, which I would have thought to be a really big one, right? And then it started to taper off and flatten out for a little bit. But then recently, in this last Friday, just Friday, you've seen it push up 60% in the market hours, and then 60% again in the after hours market. So you look at this, and this is a huge increase. And people are saying, is this a good stock to get into? Does this seem secure? From a 10,000 foot view or 100,000 foot view, it does not look like it's secure. It looks like it continues to go up, and the trend line continues to go up. But how much of this is hype, and how much of this is something that you're going to see continue for the rest of the year or the rest of the lifetime of this stock? I don't know how long you're going to continue to hold on to this, but if you look at the RSI, I mean, it's been overbought at those points, but obviously you could see it drop down, and at this point it is overbought. So if you see that continue to rise in the pre-market, I don't think you're going to see it up that high again. So let's check out Friday here. Now, I did this on TikTok. If you want to check out my TikTok, it's probably the first link in the description. But it started at this $3.10 mark, right? Well, it started a little bit higher than that, but the low was $3.10 or $3.11. And then it ended up pushing up and had a large increase just out of nowhere. I don't know what the reason was for. Maybe people caught onto it and retail investors started to really buy into it. And you had that large pop. And with any large pop, you're going to see a decent sell-off. So you've seen that sell-off. It continues to go up, it flattens out here and ends pretty much flat at that $5.25 mark, which is 61%, which is a huge gain. I would take it any day. I don't care about that. I would take it any day. But anybody holding this after that, it just popped up again and ended up going for a 64% gain in the after hours, which is, just unheard of here. Another 64%. How do you have the volume for that? So it continues to skyrocket, and it looks like it's unsustainable at this point. I mean, you look at the RSI, and it's literally being overbought in those cases. Down here, it's not really, it has that drop back down, it pulls back, but it is pulling all the way back up or pushing back up to this $8.80 mark. Now, do I think that this is sustainable? Do I think that this is something that you can get into and continue to have that massive increase that it is having? I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, I think no. I think once it does open up, you're going to see a drop off, which I don't know how high the drop off will be. I don't know if it will be something where people gain money at $1 or 30 cents and they wanted to sell at $8.80 or they sold at $11 or whatever. But there is going to be a sell-off. There has to be. With this much increase happening, there's going to be a sell-off unless you have a bunch of retail traders that are manning together and holding. If that's the case, then you might not see a huge sell-off. It'll be something, but it won't be a huge one. So that means get in at the dip if you are looking to get into this. But I definitely see this as being completely unstable with something that was 30 cents before this quick dip or this quick increase that it did have. So as I'm looking at this, you can see steady growth, but it's just too quick. If I was looking at this and you didn't have the discoloration, I would say that this is a 3-month chart or a 1-month chart. That's how much volatility that's actually in there, or much of an increase is actually in there. I would say that's definitely a 1-month chart if I didn't look at anything else. But it's not. It's literally like a half a day, a full day basically. Probably not even that. No, not even a full day. It's just a couple of hours, I guess. So it's really pushing up here, and I would say that it's not sustainable, and I wouldn't go into it. But that's not the case. You also see this double bottom here, this W, which does indicate that it will push up again, which is always a good thing. But even in this case, you see multiple touch points here, which says that it's going to push up again. So to tell you the truth, it's very difficult to say whether this is going to increase and where the volume is actually coming from. But you do look at this and it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't put a little bit of money in there to see how it does grow, because it is such a low price that you can put money in there and see how it grows throughout time. The problem is that you want to see what the dip is right from the start. And that would be my opinion. That would be my analysis based on that. Hopefully you can take it and do something with it, maybe do a little bit more research once it comes into the pre-market. But I will be watching this, so I'll see exactly what they're doing in the pre-market and how they pop in the market hours, and maybe I'll put some money on it as well. I believe I have some money in Webull. If I don't, I'll deposit something. But yeah, that's my breakdown of OCGN. Let me know what you think about it, because I'm always interested in everybody else's opinion as well. It's not just my opinion as a professional opinion. I don't believe that I'm a professional just because I've had some success in the stock market. Not recently, but just because I've had some success in the stock market does not mean that I am a professional and I have everything all my way or the highway. No, I want to hear what everybody else has to say, because there are a lot of people that have seen some profits and have their own strategy, and there are a bunch of strategies that actually work. So please let me know what you're thinking about this position. Do you believe that it's going to continue to go up? Do you see any negatives with this, since it is a short pop that it has happened? So yeah, let me know. But make sure you hit that like button. Take some time to hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. Also, check out Webull if you are interested in this platform. Check out Webull. The link is down below. I believe it's one of the first couple of links. Also, check out some of my credit card links. That does help out the channel. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.